Today's Bible English actually around baptism, blood, commit, confident, control, eternal, evil, lead, liar, recast, securely, shed, sin, testify, testimony, wrong. John 5, verse 6. And Jesus Christ was revealed as God's Son by his baptism in water and by shedding his blood on the cross, not by water only, but by water and blood. And the Spirit also gives us the eternal testimony that this is true. So we have these three witnesses, the Spirit, the water, and the blood, and all three agree. Since we believe human testimony, surely we can believe the testimony that comes from God, and God has testified about his Son. All who believe in the Son of God know that this is true. Those who don't believe this are actually calling God a liar, because they don't believe what God has testified about his Son. And this is what God has testified. He has given us eternal life, and his life is in his Son. So whoever has God's Son has life. Whoever does not have his Son does not have life. Conclusion. I write this to you who believe in Son of God, so that you may know you have eternal life. And we can be confident that he will listen to us whenever we ask him for anything in line with his will. And we know he is listening when we make our request. We can be sure that he will give us what we ask for. If you see a Christian brother or sister sinning in a way that does not lead to death, you should pray, and God will give that the person life. But this is a sin that leads to death. But I am not saying you should pray for those who commit it. Every wrong is sin, but not all sin leads to death. We know that those who have become parts of God's family do not make a practice of sinning of God's Son. Hold them securely, and the evil one cannot get his hands on them. We know that we are children of God, and that the world around us is under the power and control of the evil one. And we know that the Son of God has come, and he has given us understanding so that we can know the true God. And now we are in God because we are in his Son, Jesus Christ. He is the one true God, and he is eternal life. Dear children, keep away from anything that might take God's place in your hearts.